Have you ever played a game so good that you simply refuse to use fast travel? There are few games in my opinion that really achieve that, but when they do, you simply get lost in the open world and it's a special feeling. But there are several things that really make that feeling possible, and while players use fast travel more and more and want to get from point A to point B faster and faster, still there are some games that kind of make you regret using fast travel. But what are the signs, or what are the things that those games do that make you feel that way? On one hand, you gotta say, some games really make the world feel alive. I mean, some games really make the world feel too good to skip. You know, whether it's NPCs walking around, random crimes, cool weather effects, just beautiful cities, beautiful countrysides. Some games, like Red Dead Redemption 2 comes to mind for me here, the game pretty much doesn't feel like a video game. It's so immersive when you move through it naturally that you feel like it would be an absolute waste to just use fast travel and go from point A to point B that way. So after a couple of hours, even though I had to go long distances, I simply said that I don't want to use fast travel anymore, and I used it pretty rarely. And sometimes it's not just about getting to your destinations fast, it's about being in that world and kind of taking that long way, which makes you feel more like you are really in this game, you know. Then there are other games like SpiderMan, for example. SpiderMan has it easy, obviously, because you got the mechanic that you can swing from point A to point B. But swinging through New York, everybody that has played SpiderMan will know that feeling. Just feels unreal. And sometimes in the evenings, when I just have a couple of hours for myself, I just open the game and just swing through the city. It's literally that impressive. If you have not played Spider-Man, please do. I'll make separate videos and replay the game on this channel. But in Spider-Man, when you use fast travel, you really have this sense of regret, and it really doesn't matter how far away the destination is, whether it's 500 meters or 5,000 meters. I still didn't want to use fast travel, and especially due to the world design also. I mean, just look at New York in Spider-Man. It's such an incredible experience to just explore that in a video game. I've been to New York a couple of weeks ago, and it was an outstanding experience, and I gotta say, this game comes real close. But obviously, with that swinging advantage, which it pretty much is, it's easy to make games where you don't want to use fast travel. But there are other games, in my opinion. I played Kingdom Come Deliverance a couple of weeks ago, which I will also review on this channel. And in a world this grounded and realistic, walking or riding to your next quest just feels so immersive. And even though I could have saved myself those 10-15 minutes and just go to my destination through fast travel, I refuse to do that. You see changing landscapes, meet travelers, even run into random ambushes or random events. And even though fast travel exists in that game, it kind of comes with a risk, you know. It makes it feel more natural to travel the real way, you know, when you gotta go by foot. And it's not just more immersive, it's pretty much more authentic. And I myself kind of feel like when I use a lot of fast travel, I kind of miss a lot of the game. Do you know what I mean? Like when I use fast travel, it feels like I don't see the world as I should. It feels like you're skipping probably one of the best parts of a video game. Another great example for that is The Witcher 3. Sure, you can fast travel from signpost to signpost, but who would want to if you have distances that don't take 30-40 minutes, but just galloping through Novigrad? Like when I was in Novigrad, I didn't use fast travel I think once, even though the city is quite big, but it just feels so authentic and so great. Even outside the city in Velen or in Skellige, I used Roach. I didn't use fast travel a lot because you see so many random things, whether it's a question mark, a random place, or a character that you haven't met yet. The game really rewards you for exploring the open world, and it feels so empty and dull to use fast travel. But I think the biggest way in order for video game developers to achieve that feeling is to make those worlds feel alive. That will be it pretty much. Like in The Witcher, even things that you cannot interact with, conversations in the cities that kind of make the world feel alive. And fast travel, in my opinion, skips all of those surprises and makes it half of the fun that you would have had otherwise. And if you're a guy who uses fast travel a lot, I really want to encourage you to stop. Play one game that you really love, an open world game, and try to not use fast travel. If those distances take 15 minutes or less, you will really see a huge difference in the immersion that you feel because you are playing that way. And those games have such incredible open worlds that feel so alive and so immersive. It's kind of a shame that fast travel is used so frequently by players. And fast travel is a convenience, sure, if you want to finish the game, if you have seen a lot of the world. Obviously you don't want to go 30-40 minutes from point A to point B. Sometimes you also want to go there quickly, but in the best designed open worlds, I mean, you want to take the long road, because sometimes the journey really is the destination. As I said in SpiderMan, it really is the best example of that. Even though you go pretty quickly from point A to point B, still, even though it's 7-8 minutes sometimes, it's worth it to explore the world that way and not use fast travel. For me, it felt like a crime using fast travel in a game like that. And also in Red Dead Redemption, in Kingdom Come, in Witcher 3, when there are shorter distances, even though there is a fast travel point nearby, why would you want to use that? Why would you want to waste that beautiful journey that you would have had there? Obviously, this is a very kind of special topic, but I think it needs to be spoken more about. You know, a lot of players always talk about the lack of immersion nowadays. I mean, try it. Try using less fast travel. In games 10-15 years ago, fast travel wasn't as frequent as it is today. Obviously, players were also completely different and kind of immersed themselves more in video games, and the player didn't have 100 games to play, he had 1 or 2, so he wanted to get everything out of that. But try it, try to use fast travel less and have more quality time kind of. You'll really have a much better experience and will like the game more when you get to know the open world. That is my opinion on the topic. But I want to know your opinions on fast travel. Do you use it a ton, or are you a guy like me who kind of refuses to use it if the open world is a good one? So tell me your opinions down in the comments, and as always, I'll be very happy to read those. Alright guys, that was it from me in today's video. I wish you all an amazing day. I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.